Okay, we are back. I decided to save and continue, which is a mistake because it will throw you into the next day and then you can't not play. So I have to do this on the same day. So what do we have? Master Signman. Good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. And Babbage House Manager. So I get 1 coin to start me off, which I'm not going to turn my nose up at it. So we got a lot of pairs of paintings. A lot of the rooms that we placed didn't do paintings, any of the outside things. The boiler room didn't, things like that. But what we do see of it, we see 2 complete rows. Rank number 2 and rank number 4, we got pictures of everything. I went over the footage just now to try to assemble all that information into a coherent whole. I didn't show you the room on the far left of the second rank. I will attempt to show that this time, but you never know what's going to end up having to go there. But those excess letters don't belong with the rooms. They belong with the locations within this map. And so if you fill in the letters that you have, you can see words starting to form. You can probably read the bulk of what this message says, but we're going to continue trying to get more of it. And this time, I'm going to start in this side for no particularly good reason. And it gives me a really terrible draw, a pantry, bedroom, and guest bedroom. Let's do the pantry and pick up the money and the apple. And as you can see, we've seen this before. This was the prayer and prior that was in the utility closet last time. So that's in the same place it always was. And so we're heading north into rank 2, parlor corridor hallway. The hallway gives us an extra key. We're going to do the parlor, I think. Oh, coin purse again. I'd forgotten that I had this. But yeah, all those coins that I picked up, I must have been picking up extra ones and I just didn't note it. So, back with another puzzle. Let's pick up the wind-up key. And over to the boxes. The first box, the blue box, says, the statement on the white box is true. Could be true, could be false. There is a second wind-up key in this room, except no, there is not. So this is a false statement. This is a false statement, therefore, and therefore this statement must be true. This box and the white box are both empty, so if that's true, the gems are in the blue box. Correct. 2 gems. Love me some gems. And stare and star again. Okay, so we're going to try to open this door. Storeroom, den, chapel. Chapel's not a bad choice, because it lets me continue up the western wall. And I'm not sure how often I'm going to need to go past it, so I'm not going to lose a lot of money to it. So, tink. So, I'm going to do my usual strategy of opening a door that's in a dead end and getting rid of a room that I don't want to have to deal with, especially if it's a red room or something. So, open up, storeroom, bedroom, guest bedroom. Let's do the storeroom, because I like having lots of stuff. So, coin, key, gem. I don't get a chest this time. And what we get, is dessert and desert. So that completes this row, and we get safes, S-A-F-E-S, across the bottom. And this room ended up being something that does not have... Oh. I don't remember this room being quite so generous. Oh, and we got interest from our coin purse. I don't remember this room being quite so generous last time. Giving money away. But okay. I don't think the pictures are in here. I don't see anywhere where the pictures would be, at any rate. So we don't get to know what it is. We'll find out later. So that's where we are. We want to continue north. Nook, Utility Closet Observatory. Well, I've done all the interesting things that I've done in the observatory. I want keys for later. Let's do the Nook, because this is a place where I want to continue moving. So the Nook lets me have a key. I always have a quick look around to see if there's anything on a table. We have a magnifying glass. This is an important item because it lets us look at things. So there are things that I definitely want to see. We've had crow and row before. So we want to continue heading on. Bedroom, guest bedroom, security. Security is somewhat useful. It loses one of its walls. But, yep, I always like to have security in my house. So this way's boarded up. And now we're going to see what the what this can do. And so up close, you can see that that says Swan Song. So looking at documents when you have the magnifying glass is very useful. Oh, these memos. Keycard access. Security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. And then fake. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer needed. We know better, so we do need a lever. So we have this. Drag it over. Oh! Red memos equals lies, unless written by hand. Oh, interesting. I don't think I saw that last time. This is why you look at everything under the magnifying glass. Okay, so view estate inventory. We have not missed anything. Worth checking. Keycard system. This resets itself. So set the security level to low, because we don't want to see these currently. Confirm setting. And offline mode, always we should want to set it to unlocked. Confirm setting. So if we do cut power, they'll all open up. And then later on we can increase the security level to high so that these unlockable doors are more likely to appear all of a sudden. We go back, turn security menu. And now we can actually log into the network because we can log in with Swan Song. Password accepted. Ta-da! Oh my. I am old enough to know that noise, although it doesn't do that. It's a few different connection noises. And just no. Staff services. What do we got? Punch in and out. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. Staff announcements. Sunday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you, your friends and faithful service. That's nice. It's nice to have a situation where people are rooting for you to finish, as opposed to having some adversary that's like, no, I want to win the house. I must get there ahead of you. It's nice to have that. Request schedule change? Nope. Special orders. So this is an interesting thing. Do you want to special order something for the commissary? Magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. The metal detector is the thing that I like. Estimated to take 1 or 2 days. Approve the order. So in 1 or 2 days, the metal detector is more likely to appear in the commissary. That's what that does. Remote access. Connect to the other terminals, but we don't have any turned on yet. Electronic mail. Can only be accessed to the office. Data transfers. Not currently available. And the glossary is locked. So this is all we can do. Okay. This is the way we came. That's barred. So onwards we go. The den, the hallway, and the passageway. So hallway's going to do that. It's pointing the dumb way. Same with the den. It's going to consume all of the gems that we have. But it's still worth it to me to get the passageway. And I think that is, in fact, where it was last time, because there's a gigantic hole in our list of things that we have. So, we're going to go here and we're going to turn right. Because this room would connect back to the entrance hall. Can't place the observatory. Yeah, I'm inclined to do the hallway and pick up a key. That's what it's for, after all. And that door opens up, leading us back to the entrance hall. It's a little creepy that it opens by itself. I don't know if I like that. But that shortens a thing, and it means that we never have to go back through the chapel. We've explored that entire area. So, what do I feel like doing? Do I want to go to the passageway, or do I want to continue exploring through the entrance hall? Let's just go back to the entrance hall and get this door, since we're here. Spare room, guest bedroom, commissary. We have 9, but we can't place it because we have no gems. Let's do the spare bedroom. The spare room. And I didn't show it last time because we just went through it, but you can see it's just a room that may become a room someday. So, yeah. Kitchen, lavatory, utility closet. Kitchen requires a gem. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, we're going to do the utility closet. And, snag and tag, we're going to do this again. We're going to turn on the key cards, and we're going to turn these around. Although the dark room we would have to come back and fix, because even if we flip this switch, when you walk into the dark room for the first time, the lights will go out. Okay. Okay. So now we want to head back to the entrance hall and into security. This actually works out fairly well. For conserving steps. Because now that I've killed the power, you can come back in here, go on the computer, go to the keycard system. It's offline because we switched it off. Keycard system settings. Set security level high because we actually want lots of those doors that don't work now. And back the way we came, back into passageway, and now we have 2 doors. I like this setup. So I'm going to come over here, we have corridor, guest bedroom, nursery. So corridor would let us move across. Guest bedroom would give us 10 steps, but would probably carve out a whole bunch of space in the house that we don't get to use. And we still have no gems. Yeah, corridor. I think we haven't seen the pictures in this room. Yes, we have clock and lock. Right, because that's the room that we haven't seen yet. So guess where we're going? Here, and we're guaranteed that this door is unlocked. Bedroom, planetarium, nursery. Can't do the nursery. Yeah, bedroom, since we're going to be backtracking, because that's going to place it so that it's going to hopefully spiral in back towards the hallway. But this is going to give us a boost of steps as we pass through it. So the bedroom adds 2. So we have peek and pee and a sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, get 5. Fine. I'm good with that. Okay. So this will trigger presumably when we come back the other way. Okay. So we're not doing the den, although that we kind of need to have, gems. But patio would be good if only we could spend a gem to do it. Gymnasium would cost us 2 steps, except I think I've shut off the power to the gymnasium, which means I think it neutralizes its power. We're going to give it a try. I'm right. We didn't go down 2 extra ones. So there's cart and car again. So there really isn't anything in here. And so hopefully we can either... Oh, okay. Wine cellar is perfect because we need gems. And a dead end in a place where we couldn't possibly get anything is just about perfect. And there's a suspicious pile of dirt on the floor. I don't think there's anything else in here to pick up. And so now we just walk back through all those rooms. +2 for the bedroom, +5 for the sleeping mask. And then back to the passageway. And we have 35 steps left, and we filled this entire thing. Love it. Okay. Open door. Well, this is a no-brainer. It's the den, because I don't want my day to end. So we go to here, pick up yet another gem. We have doors going in either direction. So look around quickly, make sure that there isn't anything on a table someplace waiting for me to pick up. I don't think there is. So it kind of doesn't matter which way we go first. Let's go to the right, I guess. Oh, boudoir, dining room, drawing room. What's this going to do? Boudoir is in the happy direction. Dining room is not. Drawing room is not. Boudoir would send us in the happy direction, so I'm going to do it. So for fire. So now here's one of the things. We now know that the message from these paintings is talking about safes, and one of the lines, the line that actually that we're in, for rank number 4, we have all the letters, and it spells dates, D-A-T-E-S. So if this, oh, Right. If this is receiving this safe, I don't think we can read anything there. I mean, the date clearly associated with this picture is 1225. Or possibly, if it's British, 2512. So what if we were to try that in this? Just for shiggles? That's it. It's Christmas. We get a gem. Oh, there's a little stand for the gem. And red envelope number 2. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Oop, nope. More letter, please. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did, but for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, signed Daniel. Okay. So that's a safe opened. So yeah, we want a date associated with every safe that we find, somehow. Okay. We are in Fur Fire. So this, oh, it's locked. We got 3 keys. Ew. Okay. Let's look at this. Where is utility closet? It's way back. So the question becomes, did I successfully nerf the dark room? Because we're going to do it. No. Anytime you walk in, it's going to do that. Let's look. So, boudoir, den, passageway, hall, entrance, spare room, utility closet is 7 steps to get there. And then all the steps to get back. For right now, I'm inclined to let this go. And say, I don't need to do this. Because if I draft, it's just going to throw something random in. Although I kind of don't care. Almost anything will work. So here's what I might do. That door, I kind of don't care what it is. So let's try drafting it. And we will pick, what the heck, the room that needs a gem. It's the nursery. I get 5 steps. So this is tent and 10. Stars everywhere. Big ol' Mother Goose. Blocks. Oh, there's a gem on the table in the middle. Love that. Pays for itself. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. True in larger letters. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And you, my dear reader, might already assume this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. So the game is called The Blue Prince. And if we remember the diary that was in the bunk room, one of the brothers wrote everything in red. Well, now I want to figure out how that all goes together. But anyway, we're going to go back through the dark room. We're not going to do the other door. And let's try the other way through the den. See what we get. Planetarium, dining room, observatory. Dining room sends us in the right direction without costing us a gem. Let's do that. Hey, if we're really careful, we might even end up on the 8th rank and end up having another elegant dinner out of the thing. So we have coat and cot. Okay. Door. Locked. Try key. Closet, maid's chamber, observatory. That's a bad draw. We can do the maid's chamber. It keeps us going. We can do the observatory. I'm inclined to do the observatory. It gets us up against the wall of the house. It gives us a star for whatever that is worth. Is this just aimed correctly now? I can just look? I can. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. If we can find a way to open them. Okay. Yippee-yahooey. Do a quick scan to make sure that there isn't. That's fun. Why are we being allowed to do this? I don't know. Okay. Maybe it's just a thing to play with. Okay. No-brainer, West Wing Hall. Because I want to be able to move in both directions. The tube and tub. I think this is where the West Wing Hall ended up last time. So let's try this door and put something here. Well, the bunk room is going to give us 5 steps with a sleeping mask. Oh my gosh, it counts as double. Right. Oh, the nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. So now we really love bedrooms. I didn't even notice we did that because we didn't see the blueprint when we did it, and why not? Let's have some more steps. Because, I mean, who could ever have enough? There are 2 black pawns in this room. There are, of course, chess pieces around in a lot of the rooms. I don't know what the significance of that is, but it's worth paying attention to. Okay, so that was useful. Now let's keep trying to go. So heading north from here. Closet, maid's chamber, courtyard. Well, courtyard. Oh, and we get a shovel for digging. So whenever we get these dirt piles, we can dig. Turnip, hey, 6 steps. I could run a marathon. Old shoe, nothing. Okay. So, the house is looking not bad. So, with 69 steps, do I want to go back from here? Or do I want to keep going? Because I could go trigger the utility closet now. Let's do it. So, West Wing Hall, Observatory, Dining Room, Den. West Wing Hall, and let's hit the utility closet. So, dark room on. Okay. So this is going to be a trudge. We're back in the entrance hall, and we have those 2 chests, but I do not want to try to open them yet. Let's go directly to the dark room. So straight back to the den, boudoir. Dark room. And toss the room to see if it has any bonus items in it. Got a gem. Not gonna say no. And chart and cart. That's what we have here. Did we have something in this that we'd seen already? Well, now I don't know. It's okay. So, we do. Billiard room. Points us in the right direction. And gives us tiger and tear. Checking the bar here to see if there is anything. Doesn't appear so. There are always keys in the dartboard, so let's finish this off. 2. 2 and 6 and 4 are 12. 12 minus 5 minus 4 leaves 3. 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3 is 15. 5 minus 4 is 1 times 10 is 10. That's it. It gives me 2 keys. So no special thing. Okay. Locked. Well, it's a good thing we picked up 2 keys just now. Oh, laboratory. Does that make sense? Sure it does. Better than the other 2. Costs a gem, but that's okay. I have a few gems. What is this? Oh, it's just a red thing. So, on to the computer with us. Press enter. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Ooh. Immediately, for each bedroom you draft after your second, each time you find some trash while digging, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Set your steps to 40. I don't like any of these because I don't want to lose steps. We've got a lot of work to do. And 20 gold, I don't know that that's helpful. We'd need to have something to spend all that gold on. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Well, we already have 2 of them. I don't know that we're getting back to them. Set your steps to 40. Might be fun. We have the shovel. Why not? Each time you find some trash while digging, Add a chest to the dungeon's vault, because at least that doesn't punish us. That's going to be a terrible experiment, but fine. It might do a thing. Research logs. This what triggers my... Yay. Return to menu. I don't know what that's for, but fine. Exit. Okay, that's that. Let's continue on. Closet, planetarium, commissary. What's the commissary going to do? It's going to deadhead us. Planetarium, deadheads us. Closet. So out of these three, commissary, we have 9 gold. We might be able to pick something up. Cost us a gem. I might be a sucker, but here we go. That deadheads us. We have Stage and Stag. We've seen that before. What do you got for me? Same stuff. Oh, you know what? The sledgehammer would let us do those chests that we just put in the front hall. Or we might buy some gems. But I can't do both. Let's buy the gems. If we end up with excess keys at the end, we can still open the chests. Okay, back we go. Back quite a ways, actually. So around to the den, and then we're going to go to the courtyard. And into the courtyard. 2 doors, 2 keys, so probably one of them will open. Let's try the important one first. Closet, conference room, drawing room. I think the drawing room as being more important. But I'm not going to walk in there just yet. Let's throw a room in here and see if we get anything interesting. Lavatory, closet, kitchen. Can't buy anything in the kitchen. Closet will pick up 2 items. Lavatory is kind of wasted in this spot. So you know what? I'm inclined to burn the lavatory. And say, you don't get to exist here. Ha ha. On to the drawing room. Ooh! There's a chest. Shame we didn't buy ourselves a sledgehammer because we could have opened that. Okay. Kind of wonder, it's nighttime again. I kind of wonder what the deal is with these pictures. There's got to be something to it, but I don't know what. Let's try heading to the side first. Oh, workshop, conference room, rumpus room. We don't have, oh, but we'll get 8 coins. Let me look. How far away is the commissary? Pretty far. But I'm kind of interested to know if Alazar, whatever his name is going to give me something different. But the other choice is the workshop, because we haven't seen it yet. Rumpus room. Let's do the rumpus room. Oh, and we get extra coins because we have the coin purse. tie. Still looking around to see if there's anything that we can... Black bishop. Yeah, let's do it. And see what he has to say for himself this time.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Well, when I played Lingo, something similar happened. I managed to solve one of the large puzzles in it just by throwing my brain at it and having the right correct idea. And then found out later that the thing that I had figured out was just handed to you later on somewhere in the game. So this is the same thing. So we kind of already know that because we got our first letter, red envelope today. So, yep, we know how that works. Let's use a key, unlock this door. Coat check, freezer, and kitchen. Okay. So the kitchen is going to send us in the wall, but might give us steps. Freezer freezes your accounts. Money and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I might want to place rooms still. If that was the last thing I was doing, I might want to do that. Code check, check one item and retrieve it on another day. I might want the magnifying glass checked. Okay, I've got 39 steps. So let's try this. Let's see if this works. I will build the freezer. Freaking hell. Well, oh well, I'm in here now. Oh, and it displays a temperature. Negative 16. So I can neither pick up nor spend money. What are you? You look like you're a way out. But no. Okay. It's a painted pint. Oh, it's the inside of the lid of the freezer. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Oh, there's gems frozen as well. So this was a mistake. Didn't want to do that. I was hoping if I didn't enter the room, it wouldn't actually do it. So, oops. This opens guest bedroom, closet, kitchen. Kitchen will let me move. I can't buy anything. Let's redraw and hope for the best and hope that I can actually proceed. Oof, okay. Oh, but I can't spend the gems. Poop. So that ends my run. Because although I have them, I can't spend them. So which is more useful? The planetarium or the coat check? I know the coat. I've been in the coat check. I've seen it before. So I know that it doesn't have anything in it. It just lets you reserve an item for another day. But I don't know what the planetarium contains. Does it have anything in it? I don't think any of these are something that I desperately need to know what it is. I want to try the planetarium just to see what it is. I can have more steps. Huzzah! Oh, what are you? Star schedule. Huh. Okay. Okay. So I have that, so now we can look at it. Is there anything else going on here? I mean, what else am I doing today? Let's do a quick look around and see if there's anything else. No, it doesn't look like it. I cannot seem to interact with this thing. I think I'm just going to call it a day. I'll have gems and coins for the next go-round, which isn't bad. So yeah, call it a day. With the exception of your frozen assets. Sure, call it. So the stars go up to 4. I have a stately inn because of the bedrooms. Total rooms 33, rank reached 8, steps taken 73, items found 4, new rooms 4. The Mount Holly Inn is calling itself now. It was kind of disconcerting to see the estate in ruins. Save end. Quit. And exit the demo. I don't know what it's doing. So, hopefully this will just be black. I will compile the letters. We'll see more of that next time. And we have 2 more days to explore before absolutely everything resets and we have to do it again. But of course, every time you do it, the things you've learned about, oh, there's a door in the telescope. There's, we know how to open that safe. All that stuff we get to keep in our brains. It's just things like updating the hallway to give us a key every time. That all resets back to 0. So, yeah, so it's all about finding combinations of things and hoping that things work out the way you would like them to. That's the fun of this. 2 more days. I will see you soon, folks.